I spent 2 years shadowing millionaires, and what I discovered will either inspire you or terrify you. The difference between those who build generational wealth and those who stay broke isn't talent, luck, or starting capital. It's 10 specific habits that 95% of people actively avoid, not because they're hard, but because they're uncomfortable. Here's the brutal truth. Most people will watch this video, nod their heads, and change absolutely nothing. They'll stay exactly where they are financially for the next 5, 10, even 20 years. But if you're part of the 5% who actually implements what you're about to learn, your life will be unrecognizable in 12 months. This is the Millionaire Roadmap, where we decode the blueprint that separates the wealthy from the wishful. Let's dive into the habits that will either set you free or keep you trapped in financial mediocrity forever. Habit number 1. They architect their escape, not just their budget. Poor people budget to survive the month. They look at expenses, subtract from income, and hope there's something left over. It's reactive, survival-based thinking that keeps them trapped in paycheck-to-paycheck cycles. Millionaires design their financial freedom date. They don't hope to be rich someday. They know exactly when it's happening and reverse engineer the plan. Marcel, a former teacher making $45,000, calculated he needed $4,000 monthly passive income to quit his job. He reverse engineered 2 paths, 40 rental properties at $100 each, or a digital course selling 400 units at $10 profit. Rental properties required massive capital he didn't have. A digital course? Achievable. Marcel had taught chemistry for 8 years and knew exactly what students struggled with. He spent 6 months creating a comprehensive chemistry course for struggling students. 18 months later, Marcel was financially free with over $6,000 monthly passive income. He quit teaching not because he hated it, but because he bought back his time and choices. The Millionaire Move. Calculate your freedom number. How much monthly passive income would replace your salary? Write down 3 paths to generate it. Most people dream about being rich someday. Millionaires have a specific date circled and a concrete plan. Habit number 2. They invest in their money-making machine, their mind. The average millionaire spends $3,000 annually on personal development. The average broke person spends $3,000 on entertainment subscriptions. While poor people invest in temporary entertainment, millionaires invest in permanent capability enhancement. They understand that earning potential is directly tied to learning potential. Sarah, who owns 200-plus properties generating $18,000 monthly, told me, "I'd rather be broke and educated than comfortable and ignorant." Education is the one investment that always pays dividends. 5 years ago, Sarah was a bank teller making $32,000. Instead of spending her tax refund on vacation, she invested $10,500 in a real estate course. That course taught her house hacking, wholesaling, and creative financing. More importantly, it changed how she thought about money. Within 2 years, Sarah acquired 12 rental properties using creative financing. She quit banking and went full-time into real estate. She now reinvests 15% of her income annually in education because each new skill multiplied her income potential. The Millionaire Move. Dedicate 10% of your income to skills that increase earning potential. Sales training, marketing courses, negotiation workshops. Your brain is your biggest asset. Treat it like one. Habit number 3, they think in decades, not days. Robert started his first business at 19. It failed after 8 months, losing $5,000. At 23, his second business barely broke even for 3 years while he worked 70-hour weeks. At 28, his third business made him his first million. Today at 34, Robert is worth over $15 million. He told me his first 2 failures were the most valuable part of his journey. They taught him resilience, market research, cash flow management, and customer psychology. The difference between Robert and everyone who gave up? He never stopped playing the long game. He understood that building wealth is like growing a tree. You plant today knowing the fruit comes years later. The Millionaire Move. Create a 10-year vision so compelling that daily setbacks become irrelevant. Write it down. Where will you live? What will your days look like? How much passive income will you have? Review weekly and let it pull you through inevitable valleys. Habit number 4. They build money-making systems, not just jobs. Poor people trade time for money. Millionaires create assets that generate income without their presence. Tom, a master plumber making $75,000 working 60-hour weeks, was trapped. If he got sick, income stopped. If he vacationed, income stopped. He was a prisoner of his own expertise. Tom systematized his knowledge. He created DIY plumbing mastery course for $197. He wrote the complete guide to home plumbing maintenance ebook for $19.99. He launched a subscription service with maintenance tips for $9.99 monthly. He started a YouTube channel sharing tips, generating ad revenue and affiliate commissions. Result? Tom now makes over $120,000 annually in passive income, more while sleeping than working 60-hour weeks. The Millionaire Move. Ask yourself, how can I turn my expertise into a system that works without me? Whether you're an accountant, teacher, or consultant, there's a way to package knowledge into courses, books, or systems, generating 24/7 income. Habit number 5, they make their money, their employee. Poor people earn money and spend it. Millionaires earn money, invest it, and live off returns. Jessica, now 25, started at 18 working fast food for minimum wage. Instead of spending her first paycheck on clothes, she invested $200 in index funds. Every paycheck after, she invested 20% before anything else. As her account grew, Jessica studied different strategies: dividend stocks, REITs, peer-to-peer lending. She focused on assets generating passive income. By 25, Jessica's investments generated over $3,000 monthly passive income, $36,000 yearly without working. Her money became her most productive employee, working 24/7, never sick, never asking for raises. I watched her portfolio make $47 during our 30-minute coffee. That's more than most people make in an hour of work, she said. And I was just having coffee. The Millionaire Move. Before spending on anything non-essential, ask, could this dollar make me more money if invested? That $200 dinner invested at 10% annual return becomes $510 in 10 years. Compound interest works for you or against you through debt. Choose wisely. Habit number 6, they solve problems worth solving. Your income is directly proportional to the size and urgency of problems you solve. A janitor solves 15-hour problems. A consultant solves $150-hour problems. A CEO solves million-dollar problems. David, a customer service rep, answered the same frustrated customer questions daily about complicated software. Most would see this as just part of the job. David saw massive opportunity. He realized the company lost thousands of customers because their software was too complicated. David created comprehensive training that reduced support calls 60% and increased customer satisfaction dramatically. He negotiated a licensing deal with his company, then offered similar services to other software companies. Within 2 years, David built a $2 million business helping software companies reduce customer churn through better user education. The Millionaire Move. Identify the most expensive problem in your industry, then become the go-to solution. Don't compete on price, compete on value. Look for problems costing companies thousands or millions. Those problems are worth solving. Habit number 7, they master the art of strategic spending. Millionaires don't avoid spending, they avoid wasteful spending. They understand the difference between consumption and investment. Michael declined a $200 dinner with college friends, but immediately invested $2,000 in a marketing mastermind. His explanation: 1 is consumption giving temporary pleasure but no lasting value. The mastermind could teach strategies generating an extra $20,000 this year. Michael regularly spends on experiences and relationships that matter, but he's strategic. He invests in health, education, business systems, and high-value relationships. Meanwhile, he drives a reliable 5-year-old car and lives modestly, allocating capital toward appreciating assets rather than depreciating liabilities. The Millionaire Move. Before purchases, ask, will this make me money? Save me time I can use to make money? Increase my capabilities? If all answers are no, wait 24 hours. You'll avoid countless unnecessary purchases. Habit number 8. They get paid for outcomes, not hours. When you sell time, you're limited by hours in a day. When you sell outcomes, income potential becomes unlimited. Lisa, a graphic designer, charged $50 hour and maxed out at $120,000 annually, working 50 hours weekly. She was competing on price rather than demonstrating unique value. Everything changed when Lisa shifted positioning. Instead of graphic design by the hour, She sold brand transformation packages for $5,000, a transformation taking less time than $2,000 hourly work, but delivering exponentially higher value. Well-designed brand transformations can increase client revenue by $50,000 plus yearly. Suddenly, $5,000 seems like a bargain. Lisa went from price competition to strategic partnership. Today, Lisa works fewer hours but makes over $300,000 annually with a client waiting list eager for her transformations. The Millionaire move: stop selling time, start selling results. Package expertise into desperately needed outcomes. Focus on transformation provided, not tasks performed. Habit number 9. They curate their circle, like their portfolio. The most expensive decision you'll make is who you spend time with. Your network determines your net worth, but more importantly, people around you shape thinking, standards, and possibilities. Manuel was surrounded by people calling real estate too risky and his financial freedom dreams unrealistic. For 2 years, their limiting beliefs paralyzed him. Everything changed when Manuel joined a real estate investment group. Suddenly, he was around people owning 10, 20, 50 properties, making six-figure portfolio incomes, seeing opportunity where others saw problems. Within 18 months, Manuel acquired 8 rental properties. Today, he owns 23 properties, generating $12,000 monthly passive income. The Millionaire move: audit your inner circle. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Do they inspire bigger thinking or encourage playing small? Invest in relationships making you better, not just comfortable. Habit number 10. They study the game, while others just play it. Millionaires are perpetual students of wealth creation. While poor people consume Netflix, millionaires consume knowledge about money flow, hidden opportunities, and prosperity systems. Kevin spends 30 minutes daily studying wealth building. Most people think making money is about working hard, he told me. But working hard without understanding how money works is like running fast in the wrong direction. Kevin's learning habit paid massive dividends. He spotted cryptocurrency early through understanding underlying technology. He invested in winning stocks by studying company fundamentals. He built successful e-commerce by understanding consumer psychology and digital marketing. The Millionaire move: spend 30 minutes daily studying wealth, not just earning it, but understanding how it works. Read business books, analyze successful companies, study investment strategies. Knowledge is the ultimate competitive advantage. The compound effect of millionaire habits. Here's what happens implementing these habits. Month 1, you'll feel different, more intentional, focused, purposeful. You'll see previously invisible opportunities. Your mindset shifts from scarcity to abundance. Month 3 brings measurable progress. Income may increase, expenses become strategic, wealth-building systems develop. You'll feel momentum building. Month 6, people notice your transformation. You'll carry yourself differently, make different decisions, have opportunity conversations instead of complaints. Year 1, you'll be amazed at your changed financial reality. Net worth increases significantly. Multiple income streams develop. You'll have clarity about your freedom path and confidence in achieving it. Warning: these habits are simple but not easy. They require thinking differently, acting differently, often doing the opposite of what feels natural. Your Millionaire Transformation Challenge. Choose 3 habits from this list, not all 10. Pick ones resonating strongly or scaring you most. Commit to 90 days of consistent implementation. Track progress daily. Measure results weekly. Notice how habit changes create financial reality changes. Document your journey. You'll want to remember beginning feelings when celebrating success. Don't try for perfection. These habits are about progress. Some days you'll execute flawlessly, others you'll struggle. That's normal. What matters is returning to habits creating your freedom. Wealth isn't built in a day, but it is built daily. Every time you choose investing over consuming, learning over entertainment, building systems over just working harder, you vote for your financially free version. You now have the blueprint. The same habits creating the millionaires I studied can create your financial freedom. Strategies are proven, principles sound, opportunity available to anyone willing to do what most won't. The question isn't whether these work. I've seen them work across different industries and backgrounds. The question is whether you'll use them. Will you be the 5% who take action, or the 95% who consume information but change nothing? If you're ready to join the Millionaire Roadmap community, hit subscribe now. We're here to help you build wealth, not just dream about it. Drop "I'm ready" in the comments if you're committed to implementing these habits. Let's build generational wealth together, one habit at a time. Your financial freedom starts now.